Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Booty League podcast, week 7. If you couldn't already tell from the intro this week, we are playing Jeopardy on the game, mid-season Jeopardy, with Royce and Chris as our contestants. Introduce
Jesus.
yourselves.
It's Royce, member of the 5-1 club of our league.
Hey, this is Chris, the co-host of the Booty League podcast.
Whoops.
And just really quick, Royce, how's your year going? Obviously, from the intro, how's your fantasy year going as our special guest this year?
I mean, it's going pretty good. I've been blessed by the fantasy gods,
That's some
I
bullshit.
mean, hey, you can hate all you want, but I'm just happy I'm in the position I'm in. Going to all my players, getting all these bye weeks and stuff, to cushion the eventual number of losses I'll take throughout the season.
Okay. Well, I hope you eat shit, so we'll jump right into the breaking news slash waiver wire. Okay, so we have here the big spender, the big spend of the week with AJ Green for $23 by Timmy. So what are your opinions on that?
Beautiful.
Dude, T
I think
Higgins is
that's a
where it's at.
brain dead play. It's
Yeah,
freaking brain dead as hell, dude.
I mean, if I were Timmy and he turned out to be good, I would be kicking myself. So I think Timmy saved his face by cushioning himself because we would have made fun of him if Ganja blew up for the rest of the season. So I think Timmy was preparing for the embarrassment. But we have Jonathan spending $23 on Boston Scott. What's your guys' opinion on that?
Royce, you're second place in this. So what'd you think?
uh, I put in 24, but then I changed yesterday to 20 because I definitely thought I'd get him at 20. But I think it's a good pickup, especially because Jonathan has Miles Sanders and he's out, and Jonathan's kind of hurting at running back already. He's dead. So Boston Scott's a good pickup to plug and play.
Chris, is there a reason you
Um,
only bid 11?
I more for just for, like if someone didn't bid too much, I was thinking Jonathan was gonna get him, and that's how much fab I was willing to give up to kind of play that hand. But I didn't want him that bad.
If you knew Jonathan was gonna get him, Royce, then probably should have spent up on Boston Scott so that
Yeah,
you have sole possession of the number one spot.
yeah, true.
All right.
And like I was looking for a flex. I was looking to put him in the flex, and Jonathan wanted him more because he needs him at like RB1, RB2. So
And the last acquisition we're going to talk about today is Gronk for $17 to Marcus. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys believe in the Gronk hype?
I don't know. I think it worked with the Rob Gronkowski worked out only because I think they got the run game going with Rojo, and to be honest, the Green Bay Packers are just dogged that game, so it worked out for them.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I mean Brady's found his rapport with Gronk, so it's not a bad pickup.
I mean, with $17, he could have gotten anybody on the waiver wire for at tight end. So it's interesting that he chose to go with Gronk this week. So we'll see how that turned out because there were a number of good tight end pickups this week.
I agree with that.
And
Yeah.
we'll go right into the quick question. How often have you been in trade talks these past 7 days, Royce?
Been hard at the trade talks. Chris knows I'm hitting him out at like the week of the morning. But yeah, I've been trying to ship guys around and there because I feel like I'm missing that like one piece at wide receiver. So I'm trying to package like the abundance of like or wide receivers to someone who really needs it because of injuries. So I'm just trying to see who needs what, who needs a tight end, stuff like that, to try to shift things around.
Chris, you been talking to anybody?
Uh, I haven't been reaching out. I feel pretty good with my team as of right now. But I got like 6 conversations going today, so it was a spicy day for me.
I
I
think I
had a
also
lot.
I also asked. I
Yeah,
think I also reached out to you today, see if we could get
yeah,
something working on the pod,
yeah.
but no, we
I
can't.
had a good amount of stuff, and then I was just too busy today. It was a rough real life day for me, so I couldn't figure out fantasy stuff today. So sorry guys that reached out. I probably could have worked something out. Just wasn't my day.
All right, and we have a quick question. So there's been growing concerns of COVID cases among teams, right? I don't think at the beginning of the season any of us could have imagined that it would be affecting the league how it's been affecting the league. I mean, I think at the beginning we were a little bit too optimistic with only one COVID spot and no bench spots, right? The last 2 weeks have been really crazy. So here is a question that I am going to pose to the league to see, get everybody's opinion about it, see, discuss it on the pod, see how everybody feels about this. Because, in my opinion, the Monday night games are the most vulnerable to COVID because on Monday there are zero pivots on Monday, right? You can and Mondays, like, let's say, like, you're not gonna bench, like, for example, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson on a Monday game, um, because they're your studs, right? You can't pivot if there's a last minute COVID outbreak that makes that game the bye week for that week because there's no more pivot options. It's on Monday. So, what is your guys' opinion on designating a on bench person? If your rostered person, the person in your lineup goes out for COVID on a Monday game, designating a backup that you will take their points if the Monday game gets canceled. Chris?
Um, I think that's a I don't know. I couldn't decide. I think I had a conversation with Michael and James, and we were kind of like, oh, whatever. But I think David's point of only Monday night games being a thing, um, that makes sense. Like just that really are no pivots if a last minute game gets canceled. If it's Sunday leading up to it, then that's on you, right? Like if you're scared Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, then I feel like that's on you to make the pivot to a Monday night game or a different game. But um, I yeah, I kind of see the Monday night point, and I'd be okay with designating someone and having them take the points for that game. But they'd have to be rostered on your bench. Like you can't just pick them up late Sunday night or something. Oh well, I guess
No, they would have to.
yeah, they would have to be roster already, right? Because
You
they
would
they'd
have to
have to
call
play that
your
Sunday.
pivot. Let's say by before Thursday. Let's say Sunday. Let's say Sunday. You have to call your pivot on your bench before the Sunday games start,
Before.
is what
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
I'd definitely be okay with that. You
Royce?
definitely, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, it's an
My bad.
interesting idea because like it's like eventually happen where one of your studs like just gets that bye week out of nowhere. So I think it's a good idea. I don't know how to handle like all the small like details of it,
Hmm.
but I think something like that should be in place so that like players like someone can back up because it's impossible to win if your starting quarterback or your RB1
Yeah.
gets a bye like last minute.
But yeah, so keep in mind that it's not, let's say they on Thursday did they declared that that Monday game was going to be canceled, like you can still pivot. So don't get it twisted where all COVID. Only if on Sunday it's come out that your Monday players get COVID and that game's going to be canceled, that's the only time that you do get to use your bench points. So it's important to don't get it twisted where you can use all COVID as on your bench. So I think that everybody that is involved in a Monday game should designate to the commission or to the group chat who their Monday pivot is if that game on Monday were to get canceled a day before. So it would only be like
Mm,
2 teams a week. So at most like
gotcha.
Yeah.
four players. So that's just something I wanted to bring up with the league. I'm totally
Oh,
fine.
and also just to clarify that, you also mean that Monday, if that Monday night game is fit, let's say, Ryan Tannehill plays Monday night and oh shit, the Titans are about to go through it again. And you know what? I pick up Ryan Fitzpatrick and I play him and he goes off for like 36 points. And even if Ryan Tannehill plays and he gets 12 points, I get the 12 points for Ryan Tannehill, right? Because
Yep,
he was my starter. And even though I was scared there was a COVID game, the COVID game was played, and therefore no points changes are made.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's like only a last minute
just
measure.
to double check that.
hmm
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to get that in everybody's
Okay,
mind,
got
see
it.
how everybody feels about that in the league. But on a better note, we'll get right into our shot bets of the week. Do you want to read them out, Chris?
Did you say shot bets?
Yeah, shot bets.
Okay. So we have a James payout for 7, which we will get to see in just a little bit. Royce owes 4, and I know we were giving him shit yesterday, but he's on the podcast, so he'll be taking it with us. Payouts this week. There's a lot of bets. You love to see it. Uh, P Ryan versus Gore was between Nick and Timmy. Nick's got to pay that out. Madison greater than 16 points. David's got to pay that one out. I got added Akers for Gore head to head. I have to pay that out. Judy versus Tim Patrick also head to head with Timmy. I got to pay that out. Um, I got the game, which Vin
Chris versus
might
Timmy.
have to double check that.
Yeah, no, Vin,
Yeah.
Vin, Vin, Vin also side betted
Okay. So
on that.
Vin and I need to pay that one out. Gore, less than 10 points. He got 9 because he's a bum. Payout. Timmy has to
Oh,
pay
that's
him
the one
out.
with Vin. That's the one with Vin, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No. Vin was with me.
Oh, okay.
I
So he
sided with
doesn't
me on
pay
that
that
one.
one out. Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah, Cooks Fuller. Go ahead. You want to
Cooks
talk about the rest
Fuller.
of those?
Yeah, Cooks Fuller head to head. Me versus Michael. Michael has to pay that out. It was kind of close though. And then the game, Michael 2 shots, and I came out. So Michael owes a total of 4. We have the last one, last minute bet, Drake versus Edmonds on the Monday night game. So Ty, Nick, and Royce have to pay that out because Kenyon Drake kind of went off. So that brings our tally up to Nick owes 2, I owe 5, Chris owes 4, Royce owes 5, Michael owes 4, Ty owes 1, but Ty should just take another one for scoring less than 50 points. Honestly, Ty, what are you doing? Like, oh, yeah, we'll get more into that later, and then Timmy owes 1. So if you guys want to take our shots right now,
All right.
and then we
Did
can.
Cordon bleu. Shoot. My dad's gonna kill me knowing I'm
So
taking
how
first
much we
shot.
got?
yeah.
So Royce has 5. I have 5.
I ran out of cognac, dude. I'm so sad.
Oh, come through.
I know. I need to take shots. Cheers, guys. First one.
Cheers. All right. Here's what it looks like. I'm holding the handle too.
One.
Mm.
Mm.
The fuck.
Two.
Yeah. Top it off.
Oh, Chris is frozen again. 2.
Oh man, I should run out line.
You guys on 3 yet?
I'm on my third shot.
3.
Did that freeze?
Oh,
Oh
you're
shit.
back now.
I'm behind
I'm
on
on
one.
3. Can you guys
Behind
see
on
me?
one.
I'm on 3.
All right, 3.
I'm on 3. Cheers.
First shot was hard.
Yo, why is this harder than
That's
last
great.
week?
Like that's your third?
Hmm.
Yep, that's my third.
Okay. Never mind. I just finished my third too then. Yeah. I thought you guys finished your third.
Oof.
Last one,
Took
4.
a Pep sip before this because I can't be
No,
looking
you
red on
gotta
the
let the
podcast.
flesh go, dude.
Yeah, we're all gonna be red.
Oh,
I'm gonna be fucking
this
purple. Cheers.
4.
I really gotta chill it on the 7-shot bets. Starting
Yeah.
next week, if you know what I
You're a
mean.
gambler and an alcoholic.
Or can we watch James's 7-shot bet?
Ugh.
Put his book to
Yes.
sleep.
Last one.
I already finished my last one. Oh,
Oh,
put this
fuck.
thing away. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Because it makes this league spicy.
I feel like the host drinks so much.
Yeah, we do.
We really put it on the line for you guys. All
Can
right,
we get a sheet, David?
and then we'll look at
Jesus.
James's 7 shots real quick. Royce, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta share my screen with everybody.
Just watch that shit. Oh.
Double check. Is my video good now? Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you good work.
Everybody see this video?
You love to see it.
Desktop. All right. Everybody in?
Yeah. Let's go, James.
Yep.
Mint.
Oh, Tito's.
We got the Tito's for the dogs.
Ugh. So this was on
Yeah.
Sunday. Sunday morning. Oh, going the Nick method, huh? Ooh. Ooh.
Is that like a thing for your protein?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a.
You guys think we're gonna see a Vanny cameo?
We definitely are. Come on.
Did you watch this already,
Oh.
David?
No, I haven't.
I did already get to see this.
You saw it
That's my
already?
fault. Yeah, it's my fault.
You watched the whole thing? Ugh.
He's got another jug of
Yeah,
How
Tito's.
do
it's
you
cut.
have another jug of
By it.
Tito's? That's kind of nuts. Ooh, it's already halfway. You guys see that?
Holy shit. The sun's still out in the background.
7 shots of Tito's.
Don't do
Oh,
it.
man.
Welcome to my fucking mukbang.
Oh,
It's like a
don't
20
do
ounce
it.
cup, guys.
Cheers. Next stop, Shadow
Oh,
Realm.
God, dude. That's fat.
Oh, that's some respect
Oh,
right
you
there.
monster.
Oh.
You fucking monster. Holy shit. No. Oh.
Oh, that's kind of
James,
that's
you're God.
respect, dude.
That's
That's respect.
tough, dude.
That's
That's
kind of
tough.
tough. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of tough.
Holy shit.
All right. All right. And so so that was kind of disgusting from James, but we'll hop right into this
You love to see it.
disgusting ass trade that James just made with Jonathan. So let me get your opinion on this. Juju Smith-Schuster and TJ Hawkinson for Kenyon Drake and Jimmy Graham. So
That's a lot to give up for Juju. Like, okay, yeah, Kenyon had a big game,
Mhm.
but that's I don't know. I'm not trading for Juju personally, so
But
I didn't
off-
like that trade.
Royce?
I mean, James. I don't know what James was doing in that one. Maybe he likes getting traded. I don't know. But yeah, he gave on Drake too early, and I'm saying that as like a Kenyon Drake owner, but as an ex-owner. But like for, I feel like he could have gotten more for Drake.
Yeah, I don't agree with. I say, well, okay, I think we can just agree that it was pretty much Drake for Juju straight up, right? Can we all agree about the tight
I
ends?
I
Yeah.
I don't think so because I think um
The
James
hawk
is
strut.
tired of the hog strap. I think James is tired of playing this shitty tight end carousel because he hasn't been hitting.
Hmm.
So if he can get a solid 8 to 9 points every week from the tight end position, he's happy with that. So I think Hawkinson did have value in this trade.
All right, but so Jimmy
Mhm.
Graham's been doing the most red zone targets, so I don't think he came up with a touchdown the last game though, so that probably could have hurt him. But Jimmy Graham is leading the league in red zone targets, so James just got kind of unlucky.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
both leading up to last week, let's try not to like
Mm.
do hindsight too much. Both Kenyon Drake and Juju Smith-Schuster were both
Yeah.
untouchables, right? Nobody would want them,
Underperforming.
right? So like we're only
Yes.
saying that it's a lopsided trade because Kenyon Drake blew up this week. I mean, we had a shot bet of who would get more points,
Hmm.
Kenyon Drake or Chase Edmonds, right? So would you
That's true.
if replace Chase Edmonds in that in Kenyon Drake's spot, would you be saying that it was a lopsided trade? But so I think you need to give Juju some time and Kenyon Drake. I don't think that game was indicative of his future value. So to be
Mm.
honest, I don't think Juju Smith-Schuster will be that bad all year either. So I don't think it's as lopsided as you guys make it seem. And it seems like
I mean,
Chris.
both of them got
Go ahead.
dubs.
Go
Both of
ahead.
them got dubs. So I mean,
Yeah, both of them got
right?
dubs, so it didn't hurt too bad this week.
That's true.
Um, and I
That's true.
think this one happened today. David Johnson and Christian Kirk for Tyler Lockett and Joshua Kelly. What do you think, Royce?
I think Michael great because I mean he's been hurting at running back kind of.
Hmm.
I mean he gets like a safe floor guy out of David Johnson who can put up like 12 on like a bad week. So not bad. I think Michael does, and he's falling for like that boomer bust, like has a blowout week, and Michael like goes after him
Hmm.
really hard. So that's why I think Christian Kirk was. And he gave up Lockett for it. So I mean, I still think Michael won this trade.
Chris?
I thought it was pretty even. Running backs are at a premium, and I was just trying to pull up the like David Johnson stats, but getting a solid running back too is good for Michael. Like getting a better floor, because he did have a rough week. So, and we're gonna talk about a little bit where his power rankings at. So I think he definitely needed that boost in the running back department.
I don't think I have Tyler Lockett ranked a lot higher than I think you guys have him. I think Jonathan bought low on Tyler Lockett. I think if Michael waited a couple more weeks for Tyler Lockett to get his stock back up, I think he could have gotten a lot more than David Johnson out of the trade. But I guess Michael's in the win now mode, so David Johnson and Christian Kirk are good pickups for now. But I think if Michael could wait, then Tyler Lockett's stock would go up more. But anyways, with that being said, we'll hop right into our game of the week.
I mean,
Chris, are you ready?
but if you have four big name receivers like he does, like quote unquote quote unquote big name receivers.
Hmm.
Jesus, dude, I am so laggy. Fucking
Yeah,
A.
yeah, yeah. What's up?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
dude, this bullshit again. All right. No, I just think that he had he can play the flex game, and then trade away Tyler Lockett, and then just get a solid floor from his running back too. That's just
Hmm.
my kind of last note from that trade.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It's just that was the big name that he had to give away to get a big name back.
Yeah, I was just saying he could have gone more if he had time on his hands, but he doesn't have
Yeah,
time on his hands. So,
I agree. Okay, my bad. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
all right,
Let's start
hopping
our
right
new game.
into our game. We're playing Jeopardy today, all right? I don't think we've. So I put a lot of work into this, and I would really appreciate it if you and Royce put some skin in the game. So what do we say? Like 25 fab for the winner?
All right.
50 fab
Do
for the
it.
winner?
Fuck, 25 fam.
25,
he-
bro.
He needs the fab more than I do.
25?
All right, I'll go 25 fab, and then I'll go. All right, not 2 shots today because I actually do have to get some work done, but 2 shots on this.
Everybody see the screen.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let me watch the screen.
All right. So we have some
20
ground rules for this.
25
All
fab
right.
and 2 shots, but
All
not
right.
today because it actually has to get.
All right. Some ground rules
Oh.
for today's game. We have 3 categories. How well do you know your league mates? Boy Scouts and league history. Let me just check real quick if we're actually recording. And we are, because I've definitely made that mistake when I
Fuck,
was a
dude.
little lit.
Oh, dude, I've been so tilted.
All right. We have 3 categories. How well do you know your league mates, Boy Scouts, and league history? All right. Some ground rules. Each question is increasing in difficulty with point levels, and league history 400 is actually final jeopardy, so do not pick that one if it's your turn. But and so I will call on the person that touches their nose first after I read the question.
Dude, I'm so laggy. Fuck, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
All right,
You
go ahead.
good? You good? You
All right.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
So
making sure.
it's for 25 fab. We'll get this over quickly so that Chris doesn't lose connection. Royce is our guest, so we'll start with Royce first.
All right, let's do.
All right. Oh wait, and
Boy
I have
Scouts
to read the.
100.
I have to,
Oh.
or I'll read the question, but you can touch your nose at any time. All right.
Okay.
So what is it, Royce?
Boys 100.
Boy Scouts for 100. Jonathan once broke what at the 2009 Memorial Day family camp while playing football? Oh, Royce, I think.
His brother Chris's collarbone.
His brother Chris's collarbone is the correct answer. We'll go Royce
He didn't
100.
answer. He didn't say it correctly. What is?
Wasn't established yet.
All right, wasn't a step, but from now on,
Dude,
let's
you,
put it.
All right,
that
got
shit.
it now.
From now
No,
on,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
All right.
capping. I'm just capping.
Royce.
Let's go Boy Scouts for 2.
Vintuk got hit by what flying object during the 2000? I think it was Chris.
Fuck, was it a rock?
Was it a rock? Royce?
What is a rock?
Oh, what is a rock is the correct
Yeah.
answer. All right, Chris.
Let me get. How well do you know your league mates for 100?
This league mate has a severe exotic allergy or severe allergy. Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Who is the commish? What is the who is the commish?
Who is the commish?
What is
Headquarters?
Who is? What the
Is
fuck, dude?
is James, who is also the commish. That is an acceptable answer, Chris.
Wait.
Wait,
I got
at his
200
points.
Oh, you're wrong. Wrong points. Go ahead.
So it's,
How well do you know your league mates for 200?
This league mate's favorite poverty meal is Chris.
Who is Michael
Who
Montalvo?
is Michael is correct.
yeah, he knows Michael better than.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry, you know the other one's better.
It's
Okay,
pretty
we'll see,
even.
we'll see.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Let's go with how well do you know your league mates for 300?
Outside of football, Vingy also participates. Oh, Chris.
Oh shit.
What is track and field?
Track and field,
Oh.
correct. Chris running away with it. Chris.
How well do you
Dude.
know your league mates for 400?
This league mate once tore his scrotum jumping over a tennis net when he was 13. Chris.
This is a guess. Who is Timmy?
Who is Timmy is the wrong answer. Anybody?
Okay.
Royce.
Who is Nick?
Who is Nick is the correct answer.
Oh,
and
my
Royce
boy Nick!
is back in the game. Royce.
Oh wow, that's spicy.
All right.
That's spicy. Okay,
Boy Scouts for 300.
that's spicy right there.
Boy Scouts for 300. Ty was frequently known for bullying this man. Hint, he is now a Royce.
Oh fuck!
Who is Alex, aka the Italian Stallion?
There it is. I was gonna say Italian
Who
Stallion.
is Crybaby
Beautiful.
Alex? And we're all tied up
Beautiful.
with Royce going into
All right, Scouts for 4.
Boy Scouts for 4. What park did Marcus build benches for during his Eagle
Oh,
Scout
shit.
project?
Oh fuck!
Royce.
What is Mile Square Park?
What is Miles Square Park is
Ah!
correct.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Royce,
Okay.
league history.
Fuck,
Well,
dude.
All
hold
right,
up.
league history for 100.
I don't remember
Who
that.
is the $295 man? Oh, Chris?
Who is Royce?
What?
Royce is the incorrect answer.
Really?
Royce.
Who is Joe Mixon?
Who is Joe Mixon? Joe, because he bid
All right,
$295 for Joe
Oh,
Mixon.
dude. Yeah.
296.
$296.
I interpreted
Alright.
it as as who bidded on the 296 man. Okay, my bad.
Okay. Royce.
All right, league history 200.
Double Jeopardy. Go ahead. Who are the original league mates? Or who did it first? I think Royce was lagging.
I think
Chris.
we both were like.
All right,
I
Chris.
saw myself up, but then I thought Royce came up second. It looked like I didn't see his hand.
All right, rock paper scissors for this
originally
one.
it was 8 of us.
It's fine. Just give it to Chris.
All right,
Oh
Chris.
Jesus! All right. It was David, Vince, Marcus, James, Ty, me, David.
Is the incorrect answer, Royce?
You're lit, bro. You're lit. All right, original league mates. It's James, the Vins,
Did I miss James?
David, Timmy, Marcus, Tony, and Chris.
Is the incorrect answer. The original league mates were Vince, Chris, James,
six.
Tony, and David. 6.
No, we had an 8-man league.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was 6-man for 1 year, and then
No. You're capping, dude. We didn't have a 6-man.
we had a 6-man, bro.
We didn't have. What was our draft?
I couldn't find a picture of it. I tried, bro.
Who's the booty league champ that time?
Wasn't it you?
No,
That was an
I
8-man
won
league.
I won an 8-man league.
I confirmed this with Vin, but
Yeah.
whatever. All right, we'll throw that one out. We'll head it over to Chris.
Oh my god. A league history for wait. I can't choose 400, right? League history for 300.
The team name Yara Yara Daze belonged to Chris.
Who has been took?
Who has been took is incorrect. Royce.
Oh, shit.
me.
Who? I'm sorry, who?
He said Vin, right?
No, yeah, who? Royce who?
Oh, it's Chris.
Who is
No,
Chris?
you can say don't give him
Who
my
is
answer.
Chris?
He
Who
lagged.
is Chris?
Don't give
Who is
Who's
Chris? Is incorrect. Who is Timmy?
Oh, what?
That was my second guess. That was my
All
second
right,
guess.
all right. So we have
Fuck.
1,300 for Royce and 800 for
Yeah, who's what is
no.
what's
We
Double
have
Jeopardy
Final
considered?
Jeopardy. Final
Like,
Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy too.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can bid whatever, however much you want. All right. So
I'm bidding 800. Fuck it.
800. All right, Royce, how much are you bidding?
I am gonna bet. Fuck, I don't know. I'll bet 500.
500. All right. Everybody knows the 101 pick of the Booty League draft was Christian McCaffrey.
Fuck.
But who was the 15-12 pick in this draft? I'll give you guys 30 seconds.
Do I write it or do I just answer?
Just keep it
Wait,
in your
wait,
mind.
one
Just
more
keep it in your mind.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What's up? Hello? You're good, Chris?
Yeah.
Who is the 15-12?
Keep it in your head. Keep it in your head. But
Yeah.
scouts honor this. I won't say who's right
12.
until
Scouts honor. Scouts honor.
Okay.
All right,
shit.
we'll start it off with. Hold up.
I was
We'll
gonna.
start off with um Royce. Keep it in your head.
Okay.
How much are you wagering, Royce?
500.
All right, 500. Oh, I can't do that. All right, go ahead.
My answer?
Yeah.
It was Philadelphia defense. Philadelphia defense.
Chris?
I fuck, dude. Jalen Rager. I don't
Jalen
know. I don't know who
Rager.
else is
And the
doing.
correct answer is Philadelphia's
Oh,
defense. So Royce wins.
that was
So
my
Royce
pick. I think
wins
that's
Holy
20.
shit!
So Royce wins 25
Was that
bucks.
wait? Was that your pick?
That was Royce's pick,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
my pick.
Dude, that's Cat. That's Royce's pick.
No, but I evened it out so that I thought Chris would be up in here. I
Oh
thought
my god,
Chris would be up.
that's because it's an 8-man league.
All right, all right. Well, we'll get a
That's
fact check
some
in the
bullshit.
comments, but
That's all bullshit.
so Royce wins 25 bucks and 2 shots, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. And two. Fuck, dude. That's on some bullshit.
All right,
This is
but
worse than the time Lindy. This is worse than the time Lindy made it.
all right. All right,
Were you
but
were you there for that one,
w-
David?
what? Which one? Which one?
David, were you there for that one?
The
When
cooking
when Lindy made the
contest?
games? When
Oh
Lindy made the
yeah,
games?
yeah, I was there. It was like in someone's backyard.
Yeah, it was my aunt's backyard, and we just had to like raise our hand, and that was just on straight up bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Oh
Well,
man.
well, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that game. Chris is obviously really
Okay.
salty right now, but
Fuck yeah, I'm salty.
we'll head right into the week recap. Chris won this week with 6 correct guesses, and I lost this week with 4, so that's why I had to take the 2 extra shots.
Oh no, no, four. Excuse me. It was 4-3.
Oh, 4-3. All
That's
right.
my fault. I took the
So
wrong.
Chris got the dub on the predictions. I think Chris is the better predictor than I am at this point in the season.
Thank,
So
thank you, Rose.
yeah, we'll go right into the power rankings. Any thoughts on the power rankings?
I
Biggest
think it's
jump.
bullshit I dropped.
Biggest.
It's
Well,
bullshit
we'll
that I
get into
dropped.
that. We'll get into that. Biggest jump is Timmy and David going up 4 spots. Timmy going up to first. Well deserved, I guess, and me going up to 4th from 8th. Any thoughts on that?
As much as I want to fuck around with Timmy has been scoring pretty well these past couple weeks, and I think he deserves that. I don't think he deserves first, but
Hmm.
he's up there for being in the top 3 for sure.
Royce.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Timmy does deserve it. He's been on a hot streak lately. Chris being up there doesn't really surprise me. Michael dropping down below me is kind of funny. And Ty dropping down doesn't surprise me either. I think what really surprised me obviously is me dropping despite being 5-1. But that's about it.
I think the
that's
algorithm
that's
sees through the
that's
smoke
cap,
screen.
dude.
I think the
This
algorithm.
this guy's overall wins is 26-40, dude. Holy shit, that's cap. Oh my
All
god.
right. Huge Nick with a huge slide from 2 to 7. But keep in mind he was also number 1 the week before that. So, any thoughts on Nick's decline from the number 1 spot?
When you put a sorry ass fantasy football player in our league, that's exactly the result you're gonna get.
And Jonathan sliding from 1 to 3. Kind of a big slide for him.
I'm kind of
Mhm.
surprised he didn't stay at second because he did win. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't stay at second.
But this also went into account the trade that just happened. I also feel like the trade decreased his floor, so that might have played a role. And Nick going from 12-11, which was my bold prediction last week's podcast with the dub over Royce. I mean, it was pretty much a dub over Royce, to be honest, because Aaron Rodgers scored like 3 points. So we'll count that as a dub. And he's sliding from 12-11 as I predicted. So I'll take I'll take credit for that one. And point 0.5 PR points between 1 and 2. So Chris and Timmy are pretty close. Honestly, I think Chris's roster is pretty strong, and Timmy's roster is also decent as long as Fournette doesn't have a role coming back. So I think Chris might slide up to the number 1 spot if Fournette has a major part of the role, because I think Ronald Jones plays a huge part in Timmy's roster at the moment. And we'll go into the predictions of the week. We'll start off with the matchup of the week, David versus Royce. Royce, you can go first, then I'll provide my argument, and Chris will
Alright.
break the tiebreaker.
Okay. So obviously I have myself. My team is pretty handicapped right now because of the bye weeks. I have like at least 2 major players out with buys. I still got to see what happens with Johnny Smith or if I pick up a tight end or not. But I think I'm gonna win. I might just win by 3 instead of like 20. You know, like I would if
When
my
have you
team were
ever won by 20? I don't think ever.
against Marcus, bro. I won by like 40,
That
bro.
was your ceiling. We weren't lying when we said you haven't scored more than that ever.
I got 130,
One,
bro.
one. All right, whatever. Obviously, I think I will win this week because Royce has no Mark Andrews, no Justin Jefferson, or Devontae Parker. Royce has a lot of floor plays, which plays into that 95 to 98 range that we project his points at every week. But there's no boom or bust players on his roster that I'm really scared of will have a big week. So I think I'll win. Chris is lagging. Give him a second. Go
Oh, there
ahead.
he is. He's good.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Royce has no. I'm gonna say Royce has no tight end right now. We good?
Yeah,
Check.
we're
We
good.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say Royce has no tight end this week. I think Jonah might be out with the ankle. Mark Andrews is on bye. The Anaheim Browns do have a juicy matchup versus Cincinnati. With that being said, I think that's his ceiling. Whether they hold up to that matchup, and then Davis' team just seems stronger overall. You know, versus a struggling produce DJ Moore, and finally he's Keelan Cole, but I think he has been kind of struggling. I would go with David's team. So break the tiebreaker.
That's what's up. That's what's up right there. And we'll have Vin versus Nick.
Is there a shot bet here? Am I hearing something?
You want to put some shots on it?
I'm willing to put 7 on it.
7? All right, let's do it.
All right, you just better. Sheesh. All right, we'll put a 7er on it. All right, we'll hop into our next matchup: Vin versus Nick. Royce, start us off.
All right, so I think Nick wins because he's got Kamara back, and I mean Kamara versus Carolina looks pretty good. Godwin's back; he had an okay last week, and I mean his defense looks really good because they're playing against shitty Dallas team. Vin is kind of Vin's team had a really good week last week, but I don't think he can do it 2 weeks in a row. Sorry, buddy, but I think I got Nick on this one.
Chris.
I think Nick wins with some juicy matchups, and he's getting some starting players back. McLaurin has a nice matchup. Kamara is back. Waller comes off his bye as well, and Vince needs to fill the quarterback with the Ravens on the bye, and then this running back to play is just kind of suspect. So, just tough since losing Saquon still. So still no big moves made yet, and I'm hoping one's being made soon.
Yeah, I also agree. Nick wins. He gets Kamara back. Godwin has another week of practice under his belt with Brady, so that'll be good. Vin has no QB at the moment, but I think Vin needs uh, QB to blow up and at least one big game from his wide receiving core, which is pretty consistent, but no blow up games yet. So he's going to need some help coming from Kelsey and his wide receivers if he wants to win this game. Um, Marcus versus James. I'll start us off. I think James wins. Marcus has uh, DeAndre Swift and Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, I think, is a little touchdown dependent, and I don't think DeAndre Swift has quite taken over the backfield yet. I need another week to see. So, um, James has Derrick Henry versus Pittsburgh, which is not a good matchup for Derrick Henry, but I think the rest of James' roster is strong enough to pick up the slack. Um, but Marcus needs DK Metcalf and DeAndre Hopkins to hold his team afloat before CMC comes back. But I do think James will win this week. Royce?
I think Marcus wins actually because he's got DeAndre Hopkins and DK Metcalf, which like are carrying his team ever since CMC got injured. And I mean, Hopkins versus Seattle is a pretty juicy matchup. Metcalf, Metcalf versus Arizona is also really good. That game's probably going to be a shootout. Um, the flex slots are probably going to be key, I think. James has Henderson, who has a pretty tough matchup against Chicago. And I mean, James has Juju, and I don't know if Juju can perform. He's been pretty bad lately, so I think Marcus takes it.
Um, if it's my turn, I think I go. I think it's a spicy matchup. I think same feelings as Hopkins, Metcalf. Um, about Devontae Freeman versus DeAndre Swift in that matchup. I think that's kind of like the running back twos that they're playing right now. And that's the look that will kind of shape this game. And also Juju, like if Juju bounces back, because I think he's just being covered well, then he can help James get the dub. But for now, I'm gonna go with that. Juju has been underperforming. I'm not big on Devontae Freeman, so I think Marcus can win this game.
All right. Michael versus me. Chris, back to you.
I'm like, Nee, please do something, please, Nee. For the love of God, show Michael why he deserves to be number 12 and why you need to be higher in the power rankings. No free agent moves, unfortunately, today. Um, but I think Devontae Adams and Rogers, like Green Bay, usually plays really well off a loss. And I'm unsure about Cam and this Le'Veon Bell showing up with to Kansas City. And if Vin can pick up a solid tight end to kind of fill in his lineup, I can see Yi getting his first win. So I'm gonna go with Yi getting his dub this week
Oh,
if
wow.
he makes a move.
Shocker.
So
All
please,
right.
please make it happen.
I don't even know if he listens to the podcast. Royce.
I think he wins too if he stops being AFK and just picks up like he could pick up like whoever right now just to get some points on the board because I think the Packers stack is going to carry him, especially against Michael's team. But I don't know what it is, but he can definitely pull out this dub. And if it's a week to win it, it's this week against Michael.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, I feel like I've given up all hope on his team. I think Michael wins this week. I mean, Joe Mixon is a little banged up right now. He could have picked up Gio Bernard for a little bit more than $3. Ertz is out, and this week was a pretty good tight end week too, and he didn't make any moves there, so he's missing out there. I mean, he's just not playing. Like, it's really hurting the integrity of the league right now, and I really wish he would like let us know like what's going on with his team. But at the moment, he's just looking like a free win. So we'll go right into the next week. Chris versus Jonathan. Royce.
I think Chris wins. He has both Jacobs. Yeah, he has Jacobs and Jones back, and it's a really strong running back core. And I think his wide receiver core is actually the second strongest in the league. I know because I've been trying to trade for them. But I think his team pops off this week. I think I like matchups and stuff. I think he does really well. Jonathan's still like I don't know what he's doing with his tight ends or what the hell he's doing with tight ends like the past 2 weeks, and I don't think Jonathan has enough to beat this week.
Yeah, I also agree. I think Chris wins. I think Jonathan has come full circle with his running back cores. He went from high ceiling, low floor to high floor, low ceiling, and now he's back to high ceiling, low floor. Like his no Miles Sanders, so his floor there is really hurting, and he just traded away Kenyon. Who did he trade away? David Johnson.
No, he
So
got Kenyon Drake.
David Johnson.
no,
Yeah.
he traded away David Johnson. So his running backs are thin again. So Chris has wide receivers I think can go toe to toe with Jonathan's wide receivers, and he has Aaron Jones and Josh Jacobs on top of that. So I think Chris wins this week. Chris.
I know I'm gonna win, but I think this will be close. Like as much as I've joked about the I started I think this will, and I think
Chris, are you having a stroke right
You're
now?
lagging. You having a stroke, bro?
Chris, you
All right, he's
just
back.
lagged through the
It
entire
lags.
thing.
it's my internet, dude.
It lags every time
It's
he talks.
my fucking internet. What was my
You didn't say anything, bro.
So
You didn't say
I
anything.
win. I joked about, dude.
Chris is so
Dude,
triggered.
I'm so tilted, dude. Holy shit.
It's okay, man.
What's it?
Check.
Alright, go ahead.
Check. Check.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get off the video.
Alright, go ahead. Chris going. Alright, Chris going no video
Can you
this.
hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the rest of this of the video, okay?
He's so triggered.
Yeah.
Dude. Alright. Fuck it, I'm gonna win. Fuck Jonathan.
Alright. Alright, fuck Jonathan. Alright, we'll go.
Fuck
Is that
Jonathan.
it? Is that it, Chris?
No, I think this will be close. I think the wide receiver 2 matchup will be the matchup to watch, and it's between Allen Robinson and D.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Ty versus Timmy. I think Timmy wins. Ty has no Fournette, or Ty needs Fournette to come back and mess with Rojo, because with Rojo having the lead back, that just makes Timmy too strong right now. Mosert's hurt, Ingram's hurt. Ty really has no starting running backs at the moment, so I think Timmy wins easily, and Ty is in the running for, like, I'm pretty sure Yee's AFK team will score more than Ty this week. Dude, Ty's really hurting right now. Chris.
Ty's my dog, but I got Timmy winning. Timmy's also my dog, so Ty's just hurting at running back. I'm looking at his shit. Raheem Mostert's about to go to IR. Fournette might be out, and he needs to rely on some big games from his wide receivers. Like he's hoping for those high ceilings, but I just don't think it's enough. And I got Timmy winning out this week.
Yeah, I also have Timmy winning. Ty's running backs are non-existent. Yeah, he doesn't have enough firepower on his team. I don't think he reaches like past 50 this week again.
Yeah, again, dude. You calling that? Put
Yeah,
shot
I'm
bets on it
calling
right
that, dude.
now.
I'll put
Put
one
shot bets on it.
I put
I'll
one
put a
shot
front
that he
bet
goes
on
over
that.
50.
How many? How many?
He's
50 is the line.
one shot. One shot.
One shot, that's it? For a
One
take
sh-
like that? For a take of
All right,
50
fine.
points?
Let's go. Let's go three. Let's go
Three
three.
shots. Chris, you
Three
taking that?
shots.
Chris, you taking that?
Hold up. I definitely missed that. What was the line again?
He
What
said
was the
3
amount of shots?
shots, 50 points. So we'll
I
put
took
it
the
at
over.
we'll put it
I
at
took the over.
we'll put it at 40.